Sports with Kelly Hinson.
Despite the pandemic, winter sports were given the green light today in Minnesota. The state's high school league giving its final approval a little over a week after deciding to also bring football and volleyball back to fall. CBS 3's Neil Viersba brings us more.
A few months ago, there was some uncertainty on whether high school hockey games would be played right behind me here at the Heritage Center and all arenas in the Northland. But nonetheless, today, we were assured there will be hockey and winter sports this season. But there will be some changes, perhaps the biggest one being teams will have 30% less games on the schedule this year than they have in the past. And they will follow the fall model of only having 2 competitions per week. With the return of football and volleyball, that has also caused some sports and their start times to be pushed back just a few weeks. Duluth Northern Stars hockey head coach Jamie Plesha admits she was a little bummed that they are limiting the games.
It would be nice to have our full season and be able to play our full 25 games. But again, we're getting to play. And I think that should be the biggest message is that we get to play. It'd be nice to have those extra games, and especially since the season really isn't shortened by much. It was shortened by a week. So it's not too big of a difference.
Now the postseason tournaments for the winter season have yet to be determined. But today, the MSHSL voted against fall postseason tournaments, so perhaps that could be a sign of what's to happen for the winter sports. Back to you.
We have high school hockey. That's what I am happy about. Well, more from Neil coming up tonight at 10. Well, great news, Vikings fans. The only bad news now that remains is that the team has yet to record a win this year. This morning, the Vikings announced that no positive COVID tests have been reported over the last 3 days. This comes after their Sunday opponent, the Tennessee Titans, had 8 total players and staff members test positive. Their game on Sunday has been postponed. As of this time, the team has reopened training facilities at TCO Performance Center, and Sunday's game against the Houston Texans for the Vikings is still on. Vikes kickoff at noon. And today is the day. It is about time to start thinking about Grandma's Marathon 2021. Registration opens up this evening for the 45th annual race. The race is operating at half capacity this year after going virtual in 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Half the usual runners will be able to register for both the full and the Gary Bjorklund Half Marathon, as well as the William Irving 5K. Registration opens at 7 p.m. And I don't know about you, but I'm getting excited about anything college hockey related to here in the Northland. And today it was UMD men's hockey dropping their 2020-21 roster. The Bulldogs welcome in 8 newcomers, including 6 freshmen to their roster this year. 6 of those newcomers are Minnesota natives, 2 from Hermantown alone. Still no formal start date for the Bulldogs. The NCHC announced last month it would be November 20th at the earliest. And while we send our condolences and mourn the Minnesota Twins season, the Brewers are still alive but are hanging on to hope. It's win or go home for Milwaukee tonight against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Brewers went down 4-2 last night in a late one on the West Coast. Orlando Arcia was the beacon of hope to maybe get something going for the Brew Crew, busting out a 2-run shot on the 0-2 pitch in the 4th. That cut the lead to just 1, but the Dodgers would add 1 more and the Brewers add none. Game 2 is tonight at 9:08 on ESPN. Brewers looking to tie it up. Going back, Kristen, they announced we're going to have high school hockey. You know what that means here on CBS 3. We're going to have Thursday night face-off.
It's been a while.
It's been so long.
And we didn't think it was going to happen.
I
so
know.
This is great.
This is amazing. I mean, the shortened season, but hey, it's still going to happen. And just, I'm happy for these kids that will get to go out and play their high school sports.
Yes, a little bit of normalcy for everyone is always good.
With safety in mind, of course.
Yeah. Thanks, Kelly. Well, Dave, actually, I have one thing before you, Dave, here, I think. Nope, we're going right to Dave. All right.